The history of modern India's entrepreneurial success stories is truly fascinating. Journeys that are shaped by individual values, visionary mindset, and an unwavering resolve to do greater good for society.
3, 2, 1.
Most of these extraordinary achievements emerge from modest, unassuming beginnings, reinforcing the belief that true greatness lies not in the circumstances we are born, but in the courage to dream big and the determination to turn those dreams into reality.
I feel in any entrepreneur, the X factor is always the courage, nothing else. Because whatever confidence you have, confidence comes with a lot of success. But before confidence, it is always courage. So I feel, for anybody to become successful as an entrepreneur, along with many other attributes, you are supposed to be driven, no doubt about that. The second is you should be open to any new ideas, because learning is very, very important. And third is your resilience, because whatever you will do, with whatever perfect planning you will do, failures are bound to come. Because once you put that theory into practical world, chances are always there that failure would be there. So are you strong-willed enough to stand up, fight back and say, okay, fine, I failed last time, I'll try again. That resilience is very, very important. But apart from all these three things, I always believe that courage. That's my always been thinking about how an entrepreneur should really think of.
India's healthcare landscape is a diverse canvas that blends both challenges and progressive advancements. Despite India's reputation as the pharmacy of the world, one of the key issues that has persisted was the gap between availability of essential drugs and their affordability. And 29 years ago, one organization dedicated itself to change this for its nation and its people, with a steadfast vision of making world-class pharmaceuticals accessible to every Indian and creating a healthier Bharat. This is the celebration of the indomitable spirit of India's fourth largest pharmaceutical company and the nation's pride. This is the incredible journey of Mankind Pharma.
From day one, I had a dream to make healthcare within the affordable reach of people, especially of smaller towns and villages. It was a bit difficult and uphill task back in 1990s. Some medical representatives were living in our neighborhood and they were working in top multinational companies. When I saw them, tie-cladded, best dressed, polished shoes, and supporting a two-vehicle and going to the doctors, cream of the society. So I was very, very much convinced that this job seems to be very good. So I began my journey as medical representative in a pharmaceutical company, understanding the functioning of this industry from ground up.
So struggle and romance are quite equivalent. They basically form in your head some kind of a very deep-seated memory. In my case, I used to work 365 days. Only 2 Sundays were given to me for 9 long years. I did not like it. I hated that, but my brother was very, very strict and he always wanted me to slog hard. The best part, me and my brother basically is what, that I've always treated him like my father actually. That's the best part because there is an age gap. And once two siblings have an age gap, then it's a relationship of not brother, it's a relationship of son and father. That before Mankind, we used to work in a company which was Bestochem, which was started with a very small amount, 60,000 rupees in 1984. And 10 long years we worked over there. So my experience, the first 9 years of experience was in Bestochem. And after 10 years of working in that company, we gave that company to our middle brother. And we too came along with our sister and started Mankind.
A team of 20 trailblazers set out on a transformative mission, determined to forge a path towards establishing one of India's most prominent pharmaceutical manufacturing enterprises. Starting with a modest seed capital of 50 lakhs, the company's initial focus was on catering to the price-sensitive rural market, providing affordable healthcare solutions to underserved communities. Mankind Pharma's early breakthroughs were an antibacterial drug and a prescription antibiotic. These groundbreaking medications were priced significantly lower than existing options, giving the company a strategic push in the market.
At Mankind Pharma, we have always believed in quick decision making and fast execution of plan and ideas. What nowadays people call hustler. Our sales team at ground level filtered out a grey area that big pharma companies during 1990s, especially MNC, were not able to reach to doctors in B and C cities. And thus, they were prescribing generics or other known alternatives. Mankind Pharma grabbed this huge open opportunity to create a robust network in Tier 2 and 3 geographies, parallelly providing high efficacious alternatives to much expensive formulation by other manufacturers. This was a breakthrough moment for us. The demand growth was astounding, and this propelled our journey.
In the nascent stages, Mankind Pharma encountered many challenges, from limited financial options to intense competition by the established manufacturers. The company faced an uphill battle. Regulatory hurdles and market uncertainties added to the complexity, requiring strategic navigation and adaptability.
Some kind of a strategy started forming in our head very clearly, I'll say in late 90s, once we reached to a certain revenue, certain turnover. And strategy was very, very simple, that maximum companies used to cover minimum doctors. So we thought, let's go in every nook and corner, town B, town A, town C, villages, every place. If a doctor is there, the Mankind should be there. So it was a carpet bombing, mass marketing. That was the first thing. And people call it today bottom-up approach. That we cover 5 lakh doctors. No company covers it.
Reaching out to medical practitioners in those times was a personal and extensive on-ground operation. Over the years, we were joined by some great dynamic and passionate team members, a lot of them still working with us. And we went on to create one of the strongest and highly effective sales and distribution teams in the pharmaceutical arena, especially in Northern India at that time. This was a bedrock strength of our organization, which gave us a dominant advantage in the market to push products from our portfolio.
When Mankind started its business in the early days, in early 2000s or late 90s, the major focus was on smaller towns, smaller cities, villages. The idea was to focus on maximum number of doctors and have a wide coverage. The idea was to be a marketing focused company, to be a marketing mammoth. But only in 2006, 2007, we started our journey in manufacturing. Today, Mankind is the 4th largest pharma company in India by revenues, in domestic revenues. In terms of volume, it's the 2nd largest pharma company in India. In terms of prescription, we are the largest company in India. All of this wouldn't have been possible without a strong manufacturing and R&D setup. Today, I'm pleased to share that We produce more than 75% of our products in-house. We have 30 manufacturing sites. More than 90% of our revenues come from India. There are more than 5,000 people who work at various manufacturing sites in India.
Over the time, Mankind Pharma's stronghold in the prescription-based sector grew stronger. Fueled by a high demand from healthcare professionals and enhanced consumer confidence, this paved the way for an expanded product portfolio under the parent brand, as the company diversified into consumer healthcare segments.
For us, Mankind Pharma means quality and speed. Mankind के अंदर कहावत है हमारी कि अगर हमको कोई चीज़ समझ में आ जाती है तो हम उसका रॉकेट बना देते हैं. In the year 2007, we launched our OTC division with Manforce Condoms. Today, I can proudly say that it's the #1 condom brand in India with more than 30% market share. Recently, we also launched a premium category product by the name of Epic under the Manforce brand name. In 2010, we took our learnings from Manforce Condoms and we launched Prega News and GasoFast. Today, Prega News commands more than 85% market share and GasoFast commands more than 8% market share in the respective segments. Both these products are numero uno when it comes to those respective categories. Recently, we launched a host of few more products in our OTC segment, namely Acne Star for acne, Health OK multivitamin tablets, and most recently Nimulid for pain management. All of these products have not just become a household name in India, but we are also gaining our market share by putting in more traction into these products.
Mankind's R&D operations comprise several divisions including drug discovery, generic APIs, formulations, biotechnology, and innovative packaging. These divisions are supported by global regulatory compliances, clinical researchers, and biopharmaceutical innovation teams.
In 2012, we started our R&D center in Manesar. The objective when we started our R&D center in Manesar was to develop this molecule called dihydrogesterone, which is a molecule which is used by pregnant females for threatened abortions. At that point in time, it was only one company which was selling this product in the market. So we took it upon us as a challenge to develop this molecule. It took us good 8 years, and it was only in 2019 we were able to commercialize this product. After a lot of hard work at R&D, today I can proudly say that we hold more than 20% market share in this molecule in India. We recently started a new manufacturing facility which was dedicated to manufacturing dihydrogesterone. It is one of the largest facilities to manufacture this molecule. We would probably be one of the most economical producers of dihydrogesterone today. Now we have more than 6 R&D centers spread across Manesar, Bombay, and Dehradun. We have more than 650 scientists who work in these R&D centers. Out of these 650 scientists, more than 60 would be PhD holders. We not only work on generic products to develop formulations and APIs, but we are also working on some innovative products, especially the new chemical entities. So we have 2 such programs. One is into anti-obesity. So this product probably would be the only chemically synthesized product which is for weight management into obesity. It is undergoing phase 2 clinical trials right now. The other program is an autoimmune disorder product, which is a JAK1, JAK2 inhibitor that is under the phase 1 clinical trials as of now. Our R&D budget last year was more than 200 crore rupees, which was about 2.5% of our revenues.
We are a domestic focused company and exploring international markets for high-end complex products and not interested in launching me-too products. In the global sphere, we have incorporated subsidiaries in United States, Singapore and Dubai. Strategic expansion was complemented by the acquisition of brands from Panacea Biotech in 2022, marking a significant milestone in the organization's growth journey. Currently, we are present in over 20 plus countries globally. Alongside geographical expansion, we also diversified our product portfolio by entering newer categories such as oncology, respiratory, CNS, cardiovascular, and ophthalmic segments. We have also got into license Symbicort from AstraZeneca to strengthen our respiratory inhalation portfolio. Acquisition of brands from Dr. Reddy's, Daffy and Combihale added further strength to the company's product offering. Additionally, we have business domains in the agriculture and pet care segments with a brand like Mankind Agritech and Petstar.
Mankind Pharma now operates an expansive network comprising 30 cutting-edge manufacturing facilities which are WHO GMP certified and 3 of them approved by US FDA, strategically located across picturesque states like Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Uttarakhand. These facilities adhere to rigorous quality control measures throughout the entire production process. From sourcing raw materials to processing and packaging, the combined manufacturing capacity now stands at 43.5 billion units per annum. Embarking on an ambitious journey to integrate cutting-edge technologies into manufacturing operations, Mankind Pharma has integrated the strategic use of data analytics and automation tools like artificial intelligence and machine learning to create an interconnected operational framework. With the adoption of robotic process automation or RPA, the company has achieved 30% reduction in process time and a 20% improvement in forecasting accuracy through the integration of O9 platform, reduction in inventory times by 7 to 10 days, and 15% reduction in product development cycle are some of the catalyzing indicators for an operational superiority in the industry.
At present, Mankind Pharma stands as the second largest pharmaceutical company in India in terms of number of strips sold year on year. 21 of Mankind brands fall in IPM's top 300 brands, with 40, 23 and 11 brands above 50 crore rupees, 100 crore rupees and 200 crore rupees respectively. And out of these, 19 brands rank among the top 3 in their respective categories. An important highlight that we are the fastest company to scale at this level in a short span of 29 years. Our sales and distribution network is also one of the strongest in the country, with over 13,000 stockists, 75 CFAs and massive 16,000 plus field force collectively mobilizing our operations.
The very first year, once we crossed a turnover in 95 of 5 crore rupees, the thought was always 10 times. Can we do 50? We did that in 2001, and after doing 50, 500. Once we did 500, then it was 5,000, and then now if you ask me, it is 50,000. Can we do that? Last year we did 10,000 crore rupees, so we have every reason to believe that anything is possible, and your dream should be impossible. Meaning of dream is impossibility. Dream cannot be compared with some kind of a objective. 5 years back, we opened our Mumbai office. We wanted to come in the specialty business. We have just taken now by acquiring Bharat Serum, because Bharat Serum is a super specialty enterprise company with very, very high entry barrier products. For next 3 years, we'll give our lot of attention to our new baby, Bharat Serum, and make sure that it really reaches to its glorious peak.
In India, Mankind operates at the intersection of the Indian pharmaceutical formulations and consumer healthcare market, aiming to provide international quality products at affordable prices. The company's journey is marked by strategic innovations, expansive growth, and a steadfast commitment to quality and accessibility. These efforts have garnered widespread acclaim and recognition. The company has received numerous accolades, including ET Entrepreneur of the Year Award, Fortune Employer of the Future, E for M Pride of India, and many more prestigious honors.
Doing good for the people before they ask. It's always good for the organization, because organizations are being built by good people, good leaders. We try to create a work culture by demonstrating few things, because what you say is less important, what you do is more important. The first thing we always say, give your best shot. If you ask me personally, I should be remembered that I gave my best shot. I tried my level best. Rest is in God's hand. So philosophy is, do your level best, forget the rest, it is in God's hand. So at least there would not be any regret that I did not try my level best. That's one. The second basically is what? Be very unbiased. In any organization, you empower people, you believe in people. We have always been a people-centric company, always.
Our vision for serving people for serving life is meant to create an inclusive work culture at Mankind. We strive towards the holistic growth of our people with our you-first approach. With over 25,000 employees and more than 3,700 of them working with us over 10 years. We have an employee retention rate of 81.3%, which is amongst the highest in the industry.
Mankind Pharma demonstrates a strong commitment to sustainability and corporate social responsibility, focusing on initiatives that benefit the environment and including the adoption of an environment, health and safety or EHS policies. Commendably, in FY 2024, Mankind Pharma has achieved a phenomenal feat of 100% plastic neutrality. Further, the company actively engages in environmental conservation efforts such as optimizing energy and water usage, reducing waste generation, and promoting eco-friendly practices throughout its operations.
Our dream is that every Indian, whether from a small town or a village, should have access to affordable quality healthcare.
If you summarize Mankind, we should be called actually disruptors. We never followed status quo. What every company was doing, we never followed. If they're doing something in East, we'll go to the West side. We just changed the way pharma industry used to function by cutting down the prices, reaching to smallest towns and villages, and giving the most affordable medicines. And few years back, the vision was that no, let's institutionalize this company. Saying is easy, doing is difficult. And in any institution, we are a very strong believer of follower of Tata's. J.R.D. Tata's date of birth is 29th of July, mine is 28th. There's some kind of a thought is there that can we create something like Tata's? Maybe 200 years back, somebody in Tata also thought like that. So why cannot we be that person in Mankind? Maybe after 100 years, Mankind may become like Tata's. So what basically is very, very important in an institution, that autonomy is there, culture is amazing. Institution means culture. Culture means unbiased, unpolitical, meritocracy, independence. All sort of things flow over there. And there is some kind of a positive energy in which people feel secured and people give their best. Every sort of thing is there. That sort of a institution we basically want to create Mankind.
Mankind Pharma stands as a shining beacon of unwavering commitment to excellence in pharmaceutical healthcare, from its humble beginnings to emerging as a transformative force. the organization has left an indelible mark on India's pharma manufacturing landscape. The company has always strived to be unique in its business approach, with a strong dedication to innovation, quality, and affordability. As Mankind Pharma continues its journey, it remains steadfast in its mission of enhancing lives, fostering healthier communities, and contributing to a healthier Bharat.